I think Green Chimneys has a lot to offer that you're not going to find in any other institution. One of the things that I frequently tell people when they come here is that I've never had the opportunity to work in a place that has so many genuinely kind people. It really is a family agency, and there's a lot to be said for family.
Our programs are very, very high quality, and our performance is something that we are very proud of. And Green Chimneys takes the time and effort to make sure that the services that we deliver to our families and children are quality services and they're quality programs.
Well, the main campus, our residential treatment center and school, is very unique because we're on the grounds, beautiful grounds, 200 acres. We prize the environment, we prize the animals and the wildlife that we work with and that we've developed over the 60 years of our existence. And with that environment in mind, we've focused on younger children in treatment, which is a little unusual in the treatment world, especially residential treatment, because when you serve children 5 to 12, you're really dealing with children who have not been able to be successful in their home communities, in their homes, in their traditional service areas. And when parents come to us after a continued series of failures, they really look to, can this program really make a difference for my child? And we feel, because of the nature of our environment and the culture that we have here, and the opportunities for success for these children, that we can turn children around in a fairly short period of time so that they can go back and benefit greatly in their own communities, more than they ever would have if they were allowed to continue to fail up to 13, 14, and entering into adolescence. It's critical, we feel, and we put our money behind it and our services, that children need to be successful at the earliest age possible, and it has to be reinforced if they're going to be successful as adults.
As a parent, Green Chimneys offers 60 years of experience working with children closely in our dorm setting and in our school. Our staff is very dedicated, and we are looking for new ways and creative ways to work with children and families. All we serve to do is find ways to tap into the skills that already exist in the child as well as the strengths of the family. So we hope that both families and children get back and find those steps towards success that we know exists, and we just hope to provide that support for them.
I'm a parent of a student here myself, and the thing that really sticks out in my mind is the third week that my daughter was here, I asked her, "How do you like it here?" And she said, "They get me here." And that to me says that the teachers actually know how to handle her and her disabilities and to teach her with those disabilities. So you can see the reputation is well earned here. And we teach through a different diversity, a different medium than at most schools. Most of the children are not visual learners, blackboard learners. They can be auditory or tactile learners, and we can do that through the horticulture programs, the wildlife garden programs, the animal programs.
The children that come here all have very unique and clinical needs, and we are able to take those needs and individualize it and provide specialized care for each of the individual needs. We have seen 75% of the children go from Green Chimneys to a lower level of care. Some of them remain in the same level of care, but the majority are going from either a lower level of care, which is back to their families and communities, which is exactly where we want them to go. Our psychiatrists, our child-boarded psychiatrists, who know about not only medicating children, but the full treatment of children. The psychologists are well-trained. We offer full psychoeducational evaluations, neuropsychological evaluations when we need to. So we can combine the services of both the psychologist and the psychiatrist and offer a very, very full psychoeducational, psychiatric profile and treatment plan for the kids. The other thing that we have at Green Chimneys, which is we have a training program. We have students here, we have psychology interns here, and that keeps all of us on our toes. It keeps us fresh, keeps us having to learn about the best and the latest of the treatments that are available. and obviously we transfer that to the overall care of the kids here.
We try to get children back into nature so that they can regulate and learn how to self-regulate so that they can focus on their academic program. They can move through those so that they can go back home where they really belong, which is back with their family. We're into unifying children and families.
One of the ways that we address issues in environmental nursing is by looking at the factors that can be controlled in the environment to help better outcomes for the children. The Wellness Initiative is one such approach. It's looking at the food, it's looking at how much the children move, and really trying to address the issues of high cholesterol and weight gain, childhood obesity, from a basic environmental level. One of the things that we do for the children that are sick is the health center is really the respite place on campus. It's the kinder, gentler place with lots of people who are mommies, and we're here to take care of the kids. And if part of that is just having time away and having a little one-on-one time in a less stimulating environment, then that's what we're here to do. And most of us have babies, so we know what it's like, and we know what it would be like for one of us to let our children go away. We take that responsibility very seriously.
We offer 24-hour, 7-day-a-week support by our milieu staff. We have nursing coverage around the clock, supervisors that are constantly patrolling grounds, checking in on staff, checking in on students. Our staff goes through an intensive training as well as background checks to ensure that every child is safe and that we create a safe environment for both the staff and the children to work in. We also want Green Chimneys to be a home away from home for everybody, and we want to set it up in a safe way but also a friendly way so that children want to be here and therefore want to learn the tools that they need so they can go back home into the community. We have a 30-day acclimation period where children remain on campus. Some children come right into the program that day and just fall in love with it and feel that they're a part of the program. Some kids might take a couple of weeks because they're homesick, but we encourage families to visit weekly with children. We have every other weekend visits, so even though children are away from home, we're constantly trying to have either family come up or the children go home, in an appropriate time so that they can still exist in both places simultaneously. I am constantly proud and amazed at the work that I see going on at Green Chimneys.